Hey guys, today in this video we learn complete Next.js in just single video. Throughout this video we create a small project that helps to understand Next.js concept step by step. In this video I will teach you all those concepts who helps to start your building your projects. So start this video without wasting any time. First we discuss what is Next.js. A Next.js is a full stack web framework that helps to create full stack application. If you don't know what is full stack, a full stack application is just like a complete package. It includes everything needed for a software program to work. It's not just part of user interface like UI, but also behind the scene work server database logic that make the whole thing functionality and smoothly. In simple term, in a single code base, you write server code and client-side code as well as how to install Node.js, how to install Next.js. First, we install Node.js to start Next.js project. Simply go nodejs.org. So current version is 20.10.0 LTS, which is long time support. So please install that. Click here and install it. Install like a game. Installation complete. So click on that. After install, it show a pop-up. So click on next. Then I'm using repair because I have already installed. So I'm repairing. Repair. That's it. It take a small time to install dependency. So wait. Okay, installation complete. So finish it and check install or not. Simply open command line interface, so cmd, and write some commands like node -v. Check node.js version. So current version is 20.10.0, which is latest. Okay, and check npm-v. What is npm? Npm is a node package manager that helps to install dependencies. Shows that it automatically install with node.js. Don't worry to install externally. So close that and create a app. Is npx create next app at latest. So copy that command and click get started. So get start installation and check how to install a app. So simply write npx create next app at latest command. So copy command and I'm creating a separate folder which is Next.js English. So simply here open a PowerShell window. So shift and right click on with PowerShell window. Okay, it open. I'm zooming. Paste that command npx create next app at latest simply and add and see what next. It says project name, TypeScript, ESLint, and so like that. Okay, it asking what is the project name. So my project name is dot, which means current directory. Okay, that's it. Would you like to use TypeScript? Yes. Would you like to use ESLint? Yes. Would you like to use tailwind CSS? A tailwind is a framework that provides utility classes. Okay, so I'm installed. SRC? No. Like to use app router? Yes. There are two types, app router and pages. If you go Next.js website, they provide app router and pages. Pages is old, but app router is latest. Install it and no. Install like dependencies, dev dependencies and dependencies like React DOM, Next, TypeScript, TypeNode, React DOM, AutoFixer, PostCSS, Tailwind, ESLint, and those dependencies are installed. So open this folder in VS Code. So I'm already open it to that. It's a full structure like app, public, ESLint, ignore, and those files. So start app before first we install dependencies. Okay, so first we install. Wait for short time for installing these dependencies. So wait for that. Okay, dependencies installed successfully. So close that and go in packet.json to start the app. So here are four commands like dev, build, start, and lit. So we use dev command for running that npm run dev. I've already checked npm have or not. Don't worry. Wait for that for starting the app. It's run on localhost 3000 by default. And save that. You see, I have a folder structure like app, node modules, public, ESLint, .get ignore, text config, package log, package.json, and those files. What working in these files? To start app, understand the folder structure. You see, .NET folder automatically create when I hit this link. This folder contains development related files like cache, servers, static, types, and that thing. These are development related files. Okay. Close that. To check what the output, here is the output. It's a default page provided by Next.js. Okay. Second folder is app directory. The app directory contains favicon, CSS, and layout and pages. What the means of layout and page? If you see in page, the code you see here, like the template, it's come from here. If I move that content simply here, I'm writing something special like H1. I shares. How are you? I'm greeting Next.js and asking how are you. Okay, simply see here it changed automatic and it rebuilt next.next folder and see if I'm refreshing. Hi Next.js, how are you? It's coming. Okay, and layout.tsx contain like CSS part and metadata. What is metadata? If you see here, create next tab. Where is coming? If I'm changing that, I will be a hi. This is Next.js 14 and save it and see it rebuild and wait for that. It changed. Hi, this is Next.js 14. It's coming from. Okay, and what the use of description? If you control U, press control U and check here go and check content generated by create next app. Okay, it's coming. It's for SEO purpose. Okay, so if I'm changing that, like I'm writing hi Next.js, can I learn, save and refreshing because it's source. It not automatic refresh it and see hi Next.js, can I learn. If I'm it hi Next.js, can I learn, use that, come back again. So here a layout file that wrap in HTML body and children. It automatic take pages here. No need to import manually. The layout file is global file, which means if I'm removing children from here, like I'm writing, I this is simply okay. So if I'm checking, so what the output I'm getting, I'm waiting. I this is me. If I'm hit any other page, not found, that's blah blah, and see what output I'm getting. So it's refreshing because it check route have or not. So see, no route have, but still it says hi, this is me because of the global file. Is all components are come from here. That children, that automatic say 404. It's something a error. What error? Check the text content does not match server side HTML. Don't worry, ignore it and see the default page 404 is coming. Okay, don't worry, close it and simple. Close it and that's it. So we using tailwind CSS. Let's understand node modules. Our node modules follow content dependency. Node dependency helps to build project. Okay, that one is public folder. A public folder can have pages, public medias that have be publicly accessible. Okay, let's understand .eslint rc.json. It is the eslint file. Okay, for configuration that thing. You open it and see what it's writing like extend next core web vitals. So ignore it. Second one is .git ignore file. The GitHub related file and version controlling file. If you don't want to push any type of file like node modules, PNP and that folders and directories, so you can mention here, don't push. Okay, it ignore when you push on code. Next env.ts for data types, use it. Next config for Next.js configuration. Next package log JSON. It's a indexing of all files that in node modules. Use it. Second is packet.json. A packet.json file contains name, private, and that thing. It's the main root file of your project. Second one is readme.md. It's a markup file. So you can write here markup code. Next is tailwind.config.ts. It's a tailwind related configuration file. Contain like which file you want to watch, like where like pages, components, app, and that thing. Correct. After that, and last one is tsconfig.json. It's a TypeScript related file. So close it and come back on app. So paste.tsx, and I'm removing CSS. Like here you can see global.css. I'm removing that CSS like root, media, and body. Ignore it because you see here it's a black. If I'm removing that, it's white. You check app is working fine. So close it, and here you create a component in a root directory. Getting a components. Okay, here you create a file which is navbar.js. tsx, where tsx okay, rfc. This react arrow function component, it's an extension to download. So to get here extension marketplace and search get snippet, that thing, and es7 get redux, it need to snippet. Okay, close it. Okay, yeah, I'm simply choose a new profile or just develop. I'm creating many profiles like C++, Java, and that's it. And here in navbar component we create a simple header with the help of header tag, header, and header we create a nav. In nav creating an anchor tab and a logo like I'm saying my app. Okay, and take some class name after first we design like well. In ul I'm saying home, like li, home, about, and contact. Okay, simply mc pages because page is my index page to import navbar from @components navbar. If you don't understand what the means of @component and navbar, if you simply click that target that file navbar.tsx, okay, and the denote that folder like nextjs english. In nextjs english have component folder like that. In components have navbar.tsx file. Okay, don't need to write .tsx, .js, and that thing. Simply and sideboard. Okay, see what output. So here my app home about. So style it navbar. First we style something like class name. Simply write class name because class is a reserved keyword in TypeScript or JavaScript. Say like DG grade 900, PY3, and PX2. Okay, see what output I'm getting. Yeah, that text y. Simply in href I pass slash in navbar class name. In nav I'm pass flags thing output. So it says okay, then justify between item center. Okay, cool. You see here and okay, cool. In UL, I'm passing same classes, copy and paste, and removing justify between because no need. Here I'm take space x 4 to stretch. See output we getting cool. And in A, I make a logo text 4XL level 3XL text voxel 3XL good enough. If I'm clicking my app, you see it refresh. Okay, and refresh and load page again. So what I'm do, I'm replaced with link. What is link? It link provided by Next.js and same working with anchor tag. If I'm check in inspect, you see it work as a anchor tag. Except slash. If I'm clicking that, you see it not refresh again. Okay, good, good. Coming up and I have not pages like home, contact, what you create that. So say about or link and pass href. It mandated to pass href. Okay, it working same as like in React link pass to that thing. Okay, it is mandatory. It is mandatory. It is mandatory to pass href in link tag. Simply write about. So same for contacts. Moving that and contact. Say contact here. Copy and home, I'm here, home, or slash. Okay, cool. If I'm click home page, so it says local 3000, but I'm clicking an about page. See, it says 404 page not found. Why? Because there are no route for about page. To create a route for about page, simply click your app directory and create a folder with about. Why we create about? Because I'm taking here content. So in that, in about page, you create a file which name page.js. It is mandatory to create the file page name page and extension is page tsx. Same code like RFC, get arrow function component export and write that code for about page. And simply I'm writing some code like about page and that thing. H1, this is the about page. Save it, and you see it's refresh again. And okay, you see this is about page is coming from about page, but here navbar is not coming. Why? Because I'm importing navbar in page.tsx because it's the simple index file. So moving it here and import where global.tss because it's a global file. Simply import here as put for add the components navbar simply and see what the output we get. Okay, the navbar is applied successfully. If I'm writing home, so home, about and about without refreshing page, but you will also change. If I'm clicking that, you see here my app change it. Okay, create a some UI part. So here create page.js. I'm creating a simple form. I'm writing W1 by 2 or half of width and MX auto margin auto. Okay, cool. Here I'm creating a form .mb3 like I'm writing input and first we write label and ID for title. I'm basically created CRUD app. So title here and says name is title. Okay, and some class name like W full py2 and mpx. I'm seeing what the output. See here, yeah, I'm getting what is so long. Okay, I'm taking more classes like outline none, ring not 2.3 fixed. Okay, and ring I'm taking below 500. See what output and yeah, cool. We do outline ring back okay, and 1 pixel and see it's looking cool. Right placeholder, enter title, check that, copy that, paste here MB3 like margin bottom and for div I'm saying py5 padding and see yeah cool. Here I'm writing description and say description for DESC platform description and here text area okay and removing type and pass rows minimum 5 rows click or enter description save it and check what output. So see here I'm description okay create a button to submit a form with it like I'm saying BTN or PX4 PY2 and BG tag and text one and write add to do save it and see what output I'm getting and see a button I'm getting cool make a functional. So I'm removing div from form See that and paste here. Okay, save it and create some states like use state, const form, set form, use state. I'm writing some like a title, empty state, description. It's also empty. You define string and that in what I'm simply code. Okay, const on change handler. Take a E for type of change event. Uh, Change event. Okay, from get and simple type HTML input element. And next is HTML text area element. You see here, I'm take two type of element. First is input, second is text area. So I'm that. So simply write here. Okay, cool. So I'm saying that form, dot form. Okay, all data is coming here. Default on all data and after e dot target dot name here like you see here I'm taking the name title and description come from here. Okay, over the value of e dot target dot weight. Okay, and pass those handlers in here on change. Okay, cool. Copy the form, paste value. Here you pass form dot value and form dot that. Take form dot title and form dot description. Okay, cool. Make a on submit handler for form submit handler. It's a async handler because I'm posting some data. What type of e? Take form event and you hover in form. What type of return? It says form HTML element, HTML form element. So copy that and paste here and pass e dot prevent default or remove default behavior of form like refreshing it. So the help of e dot prevent default and pass on submit here and pass it. Okay, cool. I'm here. I'm applying try and catch. I've applied try catch on exception handling and simple say log. Error is coming or what error? I'm simple write comma error dot message and try log. I'm logging form. Okay, so see what output I'm getting. I'm getting a some error. It says error. So I'm null says any. Because by default it says unknown. So I'm taking any, save it. If I'm check, I'm getting a most popular error, which is that you see here I'm getting an error. The error is you are importing a component that needs use state. It only work in a client-side component, but none of its parent are mapped with use client. So they are server components by default. Each component is Next.js 13 and 14 is server component. If you want to use state, use effect, and anything of like client side, so you can mark as a client component. With the help of use client, copy that and paste the top, save it and see. Refresh it again and okay, it's working very fine. So check the output, it's working or not. I'm simply console. So I'm simply open console and write something like I'm writing that thing and add to it. You see, form data I'm coming like form and title, it's coming. Okay, so cool. After submit form, I'm refreshing form. Click here, okay, title description empty. Okay, save it. It's working. So integrate React toastify. Toastify. It's a package for alerting, showing that how it's look like that. You see here the outputs like that thing. So copy that npm I create toastify, simply paste here and extra open a new terminal and same paste here npm I create toastify and check how to import. So simply go in the npm readme, copy that, and I'm pasting in navbar. There is navbar here, paste here. Yes, and remove that toast. Simple paste here toast container, save it, and using toast, simply go and pages and import from get toastify and simply say toast, removing console logs and simple paste toast.success from submit, say to do added a string form, okay, or save copy here I'm saying toast.error. It take only one parameter, so I'm saying plus above it's an error. Save it and see it working or not. So create a simple check the fields is coming or not. Some check if not of form dot email it's empty. So I'm throw error and not of form dot not email simple title and simple description which is TESC. Copy that and dot description. Okay, cool. So here I'm take done error. So I'm say simple those dot error. All fields are required. Here all fields are required. Are required. Save it and see. Let's refresh. Okay, you see all fields are required. So if I'm click add to do, if I'm writing that thing, is you see to do edit. Okay, so it's working. So simply here I'm creating a new folder which name API. Okay, in API I'm creating a API routes for cat, post, put, well, like server side code. So I'm manage all code in API folder. So simply write to do like add to do. Add. In this folder I'm creating a file which is route.js. Okay, and I'm writing some code like export const that the async method and request. And request type is next request. Okay, and it's come from import such thing from import something from next server. What thing? Next paste it. Here I'm applied try catch. Exception handling. So I'm typing any because I don't know what type of error it's through. So simply I'm saying return. What return? I'm saying return next response or response JSON. It come from here. If you hover that, okay, it's working or not. The next request, same for next response. Okay, body unknown that thing. Don't worry. Some simple write message, not message, simple error. What error? E dot and simple right here. Next response, message. Hello Krishna, how are you? And simply check it's working or not. So save it and see, okay, no error. Simply write here, simply copy local 3000 slash API and that thing like add to do. Separate add to do. Enter it and see what output I'm getting. So let's compile maybe. Check it taking error. Error is syntax error. So here I'm getting a error. So this here like next response expected colon where David and Jack. Okay, okay. I'm mistake. So here I'm say TS, not GS. So ignore it, forget that. It's working. So I'm seeing again. So what output I'm getting. So refreshing, loading, and that. If I'm check again, so it's compiled successfully. Like import track that's it. See, uh, okay, you see message, hello Krishna, how are you coming? Okay, so maybe it's working. So here I'm writing for post request. And if he write, if anyone need to get request, so I'm taking some error and message like this route not accessible for get request. I'm saying this route is not accessible for post not post, not simple get request and that thing. Okay, so I'm take here post for post route. Okay, so I'm expect some data from body. I'm restructure from a weight of here request, get request and dot JSON. It return body data. We see promise. So I'm already take of it. So I'm expect title and description. Title and DESC. So print that it's coming or not. So I'm simple say return. I'm return that thing. Message to do added and write body which is that thing title and description. I will pass it and it API request from page. Okay. So I'm simple install a library which is Axios. API. Okay. Simple right import Axios from Axios. Okay. Here I'm writing some code. Const response equals to await of Axios dot post. Here I'm saying simple slash slash and that thing like API or to copy that, paste that. Okay. After that, I'm passing data is form, title and description, and I'm getting here like title and description and pass in both. Okay. Simple. That thing. I'm extracting data and log. I'm getting. Okay. And check problem install or not. Okay. Install. It says error. They get previous defined get. Okay. Don't worry. Fetch it. Okay. It's coming. So I'm checking in console. One console and write something here. Like I'm take to do one or title one. The random. So add to do. I'm clicking. I to check the net request. Add to do with go. Some payload like title description, review, body like title description and match. Save the to do in database. I'm using mongoose. So a package to install which is npmi mongoose service connection and models creation and that thing. So I'm creating a folder, separate folder which name library. Here I create some folders like config or configuration. Simple say db.config.js simple t as. Okay. Make a file paste db.config.js and import something from mongoose. Put mongoose from mongoose. Here I'm saying const connect the function async function and say try catch. If any error, so I'm terminate the process. if any error, so I'm terminate like process.exit 1 and says mongoose.disconnect. Then check the function is called, yeah, it's cool, don't worry, and says not calls, it's the await of what mongoose dot connect what connect access mongodb localhost, and like I'm saying todo app nextjs my database name. So I'm open mongoose db, so mongoose compass GUI interface, don't worry. So here I'm says log to check database current or not. So this DB is connect with simply write mongoose.connection.host simply and good when I TV when I come from this route connect we not export put save it and input here. Okay, save it and check it's working or not. So simply open terminal and hit this route. Simple refresh. It takes us some time to get database that here I'm connect localhost 27017, but I'm simple right localhost and see response I'm getting. Yeah, it's great. The DB is correct with localhost, so it's working. Okay, don't worry. And see what output I'm getting. So it says this route is not accessible for get Google. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm creating a model. So I'm creating a separate folder for models. Here I'm writing write todo.models.js, not js, a since es. Okay, is some code. Okay, so I'm writing some code like import mongoose from make a schema. So equals to new mongoose structure of document. Okay, use from here. I'm take some field like title type of string is required. So true. Another field which is description type of string required of. Take a second just timestamp. So I'm for spelling. So I'm just copy from here timestamp, paste here, save it. Okay, okay. Model is created. So simply create a model like cost to do model is mongoose.model. Its collection name I'm says to do and paste schema here. Okay, cool. Export it, save it. Copy that and go for a page dot not page. It's simple route. So close other here. What we do? Create document. Create doc. Okay. Here I'm write simple code like await for to do model. It come from models. Okay, and import it. It take a time. So I'm say I'm simple copy here. Copy paste from models. Say to do or models. Copy that ODERS to do models. Okay, cool. And says dot create what title and description. Copy and simple says to do added. Okay, cool. And yeah, this space. Okay, save it and check it's working or not. So I'm simple check in database. It is current database. Some simple check in MongoDB that database is created or not. At time not created. So simple hit the okay, close it, console, close it. I'm simple write title, description, DESC1. Okay, add to do. The request is add to do pending. Yeah, to do added. Console to do added. Okay, cool. When check here, refresh it. A new database is created like to do app Next.js. So click here. There's to do collection and see title one description, create and updated fields coming up. Okay, how to fetch the data? Like hit that route. So I say here, like copy that, paste here, say const to do's and says to not create and simple say find simple and pass from here like not message simple says to says length not length it's total how many to do's in available in database to do's dot not title it's a uh, length change it because it's a fully array it is an array and create as one other field which is complete mark is complete or not is complete is type of boolean or default case is false because by default it's not complete and update so it's complete. Okay, so to do's come from here. Okay, save it to do's outline for total. If I'm refreshing this route, control shift R for hard refresh to see what I'm output. So it throw error says cannot override to do model once is compiled. So for this error I'm says here what make a pipe symbol and says copy that mongoose dot models dot to do if already exists. So uh, if already exists, so take from here, not to create again. Okay, simple says that. Okay, if I'm creating next to do, add to create it. All to do is coming, but one field is remaining, which is complete because of what is compiled cannot be recreated. So I'm change the model like to do move here, it drop is to do's be paste here and say again like that thing add to do. It's create again to do created and refresh it. See, is complete is come. Okay, so if I'm add new to do, add to do, click here, check, refresh it. So two to dos I'm getting. So fetching these to dos. So I'm using a new component which is called to dos. So THX and say RFC create a function component export. Okay, so I'm not getting sessions, so I'm simple write all to dos and use say simple that thing or return some fragment and says export default all to do. Save here and come from ace.jsx and here I'm writing that is all tools and import from something like all tools from that thing. Save it here from add that components to see components and that thing and go here Okay, so it's working. Okay, so it's working. Simple code to all to dos, and it getting us some error like 3 errors. Why? Check it says I don't know. Close that. It's resolved. Okay. Here I'm using tables. I'm getting some tables from tailwind tables. Simple, right? So not Flowit, it's a tables. Click here, check another table. So yeah, we using this table. So it's looking good. That and paste. First, I'm writing some names. Give take class names like W is 80% MX auto and is that code and remove class name, save it and check what output I'm getting. So check. So here you see I'm getting. I'm refreshing. Yeah, I'm getting. Export W full branch. Okay, refresh again. I'm writing for here is W full. Then at yeah, full. Apply some border. So I'm saying border width and check and that class empty fixed. Close other tab. So I'm saying you see borders coming. Okay, and writing here H class name. Same for I'm removing extra tr. That okay. Here I'm says td class name. This class name border. Save it and see what I'm getting. It's something looking good, but I'm saying border 2. I'm saying border 2. Same from that, or you can see scope this row. Save it. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so I'm taking some fields like ID, title, description, and status. It says a button for complete or delete. So btn. So if px, I'm copying some button. So I'm copy from page.ts here. It says that to do. Simple say delete or update. Say bg red 500 for delete and bg yellow red for update. Check what output I'm getting. See, simply copy here. Or okay, mistake. Just here, paste here. Simple says status or complete or incomplete. So I'm using React icons. Simple says npmi React icons. Save it and here I'm say status and delete like actions. So ID, title, description, status, and action. There's some demo IDs like I'm say one title, it's say that status is complete or using date icons, that flat icons, and say like FC checkmark or FC cancel. So I can checkmark. Okay, so copy this icon and paste here above here and use like for cancel. I'm using FC cancel that thing. So copy and paste here. Copy and paste. But at a time I'm using one. So check, refresh it. So see, all are working fine. So I'm applying some margin on buttons. So simple says MX2 and see. Yeah, looking good, clear. Okay, so first you fetch all to dos from here. So copy the code localhost 3000 API slash to do and make this component as async. I'm using server side rendering. Okay, so make a component async and simple red const axios. So axios input here, axios from axios not fetch, simple write axios not get request URL. If you not write that thing, then take say what you output, check that. So check what we get. Simple say okay. So check what I'm getting error. So see here is say as in await is not supported in client component, only server component. This error is often caused by that thing extend use client to module that originally written. If you want to use that thing, so I'm using full URL which is http local 3000 slash api slash add to. Alright, and fresh again, see what output I'm getting. I'm getting same error and check what I will. Yeah, it's done. So refresh it again and see. Okay, cool. So print some data. I'm says data dot. So I'm looping. I'm using this as a component. So I'm using this as a component. So it is some components like reuse component, make a card or JSX, TXX, RFC. It has a function, but it's not working from get temp. So const card, not async, simple data props. At time we use any. Okay, and return. It return tr. Okay, so it's take props dot id, copy. Okay, it's this cannot find name here. Okay, don't worry, it's coming. Copy paste props dot title, props dot description is complete. One is props is complete. So that thing is me else that thing. Okay, if it's complete, so say check mark. If not, so applicants. Okay, same for that. So I'm doing it. I'm change the TS from TSN for support XML. It's working. Put that from here, Rolex, and save it, and it's working. So here, I'm writing some code like data is a array. So I'm check first data dot length is greater than 0, then data dot map. Take current element in data. I'm getting two type of data. Like first is to do, second is total. So I'm just copy for I'm says data dot total is bigger than 0, then it works. And okay, and this data dot todos dot map c at time it's any. to define tab like ID, title, description, that thing, but I am says any. Okay, or I'm return some card. Which card? That card. So I'm import here, import card from right at the rate components components slash reusable slash card. If I go from here, so it's target from dart. Okay, so it's working. So copy, paste. Here I'm passing some ops. So first is key. So what key is index? So I'm say I, which is integer. Okay, I'm simple say any. Okay, I that thing. Then ID, which is I plus one. A title, which is C dot title. Description, which is C dot description. Okay. After then, I'm says is complete. If I copy some key here, complete from here, paste it. C dot is complete. So check what output I'm getting. Some error. Don't worry. What error is showing? Okay. What I do, I'm saying triple equal to. Save it and see. So I'm getting some error. I'm refreshing it. Check what I'm getting. It says non-expression. Why? Is complete. Okay. Don't put the card. So has no default. Okay. So maybe I'm okay. As they export default and that refresh it. Yeah, I'm getting D8 and that produce. So what I do, I'm say revalidate. I'm using fetch API instead of Axios because I'm using revalidate. So I'm says fetch. Working both are same. So I'm simple say response.json response data equals to response.json. Both working are same. Don't right? So here pass. If you go and search revalidate in Next.js, simple implement static generation and data fetching and recatching. All that here we pass something like a next catch and fetch copy. First we pass no catch. Case CH okay. Okay. After we say next or revalidate that thing. Okay. And set tags array. So I'm say to do's. So save it and remove Axios from that and see what I'm getting. Refresh it, check at any error. So no error. Control Shift R for hard refresh. Move catch it. So I'm not working with title. Why? So the error says async await is not yet support in client component, only server component. This error is often caused by accidentally adding use client. You use client so that its error is through. So I'm just through. I'm simply Control X and here I make a component which is add to .tsx. Will say add to because is not async simple right here return writing some code. Here I'm passing simple thing is export default which is add to copy and paste here. Okay, mark as use client, use server component, copy in some things that thing, Control X, Control V, copy, save, paste here. Says add sx, return, save it, and save. Or okay, cool. That's it. I'm from here. That thing. Control X and Control X. Paste here. Copy here. Say all to do. Here. Paste here. So they are a client component. It is a server component. Don't yeah. Check it's working or not. See it's working. But if I'm clicking add to do, so it to do added, but it not come here. So I'm using server actions. So for this reason, I'm using server action because I'm using server rendering here. So for validate, revalidate, if I'm adding new to do, see it's added, but it cannot come here. So for this solution, I'm using server actions. If I'm refresh, Control Shift R or hard refresh, you see to do is come after refresh, but it's not a solution. So we create a separate folder here which name actions or server actions. A server actions work on server component. Okay, so don't do it. Uh, our actions work on server components. Okay, so I'm creating the action for add to do. Okay, RF not RFC simple says use server. First we mark use server and create some functions like export cost, add to do section. It's get some parameter like form. Okay, and it hits some request like this. Copy and paste here. So for a bit, I'm saying async fetch local server slash API request, and here I'm passing some other thing. I'm passed like method. Which type of method you use? This post. Okay, body. So I'm say simple like form. Paste it here. Okay, and put something from text server. If I'm checking in Next.js documentation and says revalidate tag. Here you see tags collection. I'm already right here. Here I'm writing all to do's at tags. Okay, so what I will use is next gadget. The import thing from here, copy paste in here. Tag I'm says to do's tag. It revalid. Press it. Okay, copy it and simple says hey revalidate 0. Option is added to individual fetch request. A fetch request inside router handler reduce post that thing that so copy and just here I'm using in all add to do this add to do because add to do is my client component. I'm changing that name. I'm says add to action because it configuration and import something that thing from at the rate actions. If I'm go here, it directly targets that file. Save it. I'm using a hook which is use transition. Yet it's have lots of hooks, so I'm using use transition and paste here check use of that. So it says boolean and transient start functions. So I'm says simple cause is pending for that thing. Okay. We disable this world EG Gray 600. Okay, cool. And we add to do action. Instead of using on submit, we use actions. Or we say on submit, don't worry. But here I'm using remove this code because we don't use client side, we use server actions. So here we do add transition in use transition. So I'm say transition function. Copy that, paste here, take a callback or action, paste here. Okay, and you can say async, you can say await, save it, and see what output we are getting. Say should be specified. Okay, we can say revalidate here. Remove that like a revalidate. No need because we use no cache, so no need. Okay, welcome. Refresh it. So check. I'm taking that add to do. You see, no effect. Refreshing. Again, I'm hitting add to do. So I'm check console. So network. If I'm and see true next step, drop that to model. See page of refresh it. Yeah, produce empty. So I'm produce refresh it. Just say no to do. Okay, so okay, I'm making some mistake. I'm using form. So and see in add to do. I'm not says here like I'm not passing in form data. So for that I'm passing that thing. Okay, and you can see JSON.stringify it. So I'm saying JSON.stringify that thing, or say uh, headers, content type, application, JSON. Refresh it, save. Okay, refresh and refresh. For making hard refresh, use Control Shift hard. Okay, taking some input. I'm done. Add to do. You see, it's coming. Yeah, cool. I'm saying Krishna. How are you? Yeah, it's totally work. And one amazing fact, you see in network tab, here I'm adding some input and you see here no API request yet. Okay, no post request for localhost 3000 preview payload. So it's a title description, but it's going on localhost 3000 means slash endpoint. Okay, so it's working. So close it, it's working. So implement, delete or update functionality. So let's do it. So here I'm creating a uh, I make a second thing which is view to make a this title is in large screen. So I'm making a plug. So then in app you create folder to dos. In to dos you create a folders which is slug for dynamic data and create page.jsx not js simple says tsx because I'm working with tsx and says const to do it's single to do. So I'm fetching single to do here. So single to do and it's a async function because we call server actions not server actions server side rendering. So return that thing. Okay. So here we get props. Okay. If I'm log, what that log console.log, paste it and type of any, and save it. And export default single to do. Paste it. Okay, and check copy slash to do's slash I'm say DST. Enter and see what I put. So here I'm getting some props. Props. Yeah. Props.params.slug is the value. If I want to access the slug, so I'm say props.params.slug. So I'm writing here h1 as the type h1. I'm says props.params.slug and it bind an expression maybe empty. So I'm say okay. So it's coming. If I'm writing that thing, so it's also coming. Okay. Home. Create a delete functionality first because it's very simple. In that, I'm creating a new route which for delete, not delete. It's a mutations. Not make a sense, but simple. Out.js, out.ts. Okay, delete this file. We use dynamic mutation and says ID. Which to do you want to delete? Title is route dot okay, and copy same functions because it's same as that. So copy paste. Okay, but I'm removing some that like I'm removing uh here post comment. Okay, not remove single comment and say request and second is context. So tctx or which is any. Copy and log. It's same work as like params or that. If I'm check slash 4, I'm taking 4. What output I'm getting? Okay, you see number of tools I'm getting, but here you see that 4 is that I'm getting in ctx.params.id. Okay, so I'm says or delete. Find by ID and okay, I'm says ctx dot params id okay, and make null okay, or say message to do it's successful or make request is delete that okay save it and it's working okay so let test so go remove that go in all to do's in all to do I'm using click actions right when I click on button then delete so for that we need a component which is client component so I'm making component reusable which is button or tsx or simple code which is button but it's a simple async function not async simple that or simple writing here which is return button or red button getting some props like I'm writing like a props copy props and paste prop okay cool so export default and save it and instead of using that so I'm using that button and to copy the component copy paste save at the rate components reusable slash button save it and check working or not this is spelling error so it's working okay I'm check here effect refresh it So no effect. Okay, cool. Here I'm marked as a component as use client. Save it, and here I'm create some functions, some actions. Like there is actions. So copy for delete to do action. I'm getting some ID, so no need to pass the same pass for delete. Revalidate to do's automatic is a mutation. There is that thing. So copy it, paste that, but remove single quotes for uh, that thing. This template details and pass the ID for save it, delete, copy that. Okay, yeah, pause, delete to do. It's an async function and use something. Okay, what I do will call no. Okay, so first we do in button. First is I'm using something from that. So first is add to do, copy something from here like a transition and that thing. See, paste here, but I'm remove that things. Okay, copy. Here I'm using delete to do action and that thing. So I'm importing not here. I'm importing from all to dos. That because I'm passing not here simple card passing here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that and after that I'm making us something from here. Const const on click handler. In props, I'm getting some mutation. Okay, must be a mutation be a function and state and anything. So okay, so I'm assuming mutation is that like this. This I'm getting in that. I'm says what once is mutation. Second is ID. Full type is any. Copy that. I'm says so try and catch. What message you need? Message try simple catch and error so it that so I'm say toast port toast from get toastify. Copy that, paste here, the message toast dot error p dot message or toast dot success. Okay, here, yeah, cool. And use transitions. So make a that thing is pending and function. Copy that, paste here, disabled, save it, key type of any. Okay, function. Copy that, paste here, and it's take a callback so that and the extra missing take mutation and pass I simple. Okay, copy these are not here. First we delete mutation. What is putting something from something is that? What is ID? ID says t dot underscore ID is to do ID that to do deleted. Save it and it says not find. So I'm saying props dot ID. Okay, let's test it's working or not. Maybe it's work or maybe it doesn't work. Refresh it again. So first we make console on out. It is out here. Make a console. It's delete or not. So I make a pause DLT and log console.log DLT to check it's delete or not. And check in mongoose. Refresh again. To do model. In to do model have four to dos. Okay. So currently I have four to dos. Check. So is ready? It's ready. Refresh it. Delete. And not done anything. Okay, why? So check here. So I'm button addition and that thing. So if I'm going to button component is on click handle. But not passing that thing. So I'm say on click. So click here I'm passing that on click handler and make a log. So console.log which is hi I'm coming and ID and make sure it's a client comp. Okay, but I'm using mutations. Click delete. So to delete, can I check here delete or not? Press it. So it's not delete. Okay, and not come from here. Okay. So check what the error and it catch and first we not come in route. Check here delete logo 3000 slash ID. The reason. Okay, it's a reason. It's a reason. A reason is because I'm not passing in all to dos. I'm passing e dot underscore ID. Silly mistake. Save it and check. So first I refresh console. Okay, still I got four to dos. So I refresh the page. Okay, simple delete. See, it is come and deleted. So it's working. If I'm checking here, you see I'm getting three to dos. Is delete function is successfully worked. Okay, just take more tabs. So don't worry. Error working. Okay, cool. So close them and working with the update functionality. When I update, so this mark is for check. Okay, what I do, I'm going out and same copy, don't any other thing. So I'm using put request, put patch for update, ETX find by and update it. What I update, I'm say dollar set. It's an automatic operator. I'm say is complete is simply that is complete is true. Copy it. Okay, to do update successfully and it says complete not find. I'm checking in model. Okay, what field I'm taking here. So where is model in library equals to do model and says is complete copy paste here the and log console.log delete save it first and that. So make a action to action here make a update action update to action here first or remove the ID because not need same it. Okay, put request why because I mentioned it put request. Okay, save it same working copy paste from all to dos and here not all to dos simple card here, paste it, same copy, same paste, but change the class name and message for here, change the class here and message and pass mutation which is update to do, copy and paste it to do update it, save it, okay, delete it, save it and check. Let's check it, it's working or not. Yeah, simple I'm update. Yeah, it's update. It's cool working. Okay, make a functionality. If it's update means it's complete, so it cannot be update again. So this card I'm say update button show when and to do is not complete. So I'm say drops dot true out of complete. Then it show and okay. See, I'm click update. See, I'm click update. It's update. Only didn't show. I'm click delete. See, it is working. Make a functionality to view single to do in single page. Okay, if I'm writing some to dos, that writing that random to dos. Okay, make a single page app slug page. Okay, I'm already created. So what I do, I make a single what is to do slash there is to do slash slug. Okay, to do slash the simple UI. So I'm creating a div that task name which is tax justify center item center and min edge screen to make center a div. In div I'm creating a sub div which is half of 1 by 2. Okay, and make border, make attractive and p5 for padding. Okay, the h1. So save it. See how it look like that. So okay, cool. Yeah. What I do, say class name, font bold that thing. Save it. See, yeah. Cool. Say to do for in ID. Save it. Is say title h1 or make like is back in a div. I'm trying to make a card. It's py a div its name py2 mb3 or border not order this simple border p black only b is 2 is and see what I'm getting. Yeah, good. And h1 not h1 will say title and description. Say h1 is a body, so I'm create simple div here in a not plus here simple say title. Same for description and see, yeah, make a button to back, say go back. Okay, so make a button I'm copying from not here, simple copy from add to do. There is add to do here, copy the button here, a simple copy, paste in. So not is pending and that instead not say the go back. Simple. Not it's simple go back. Don't worry, but it's working. So okay, cool. Remove border. So this border from here because to yeah, awesome. Okay, first refresh it again. Yeah. So I start to do here. So click home, make a button. So I think React icons match. Make a API from single API, single request. Okay, not making another API. I'm simple use that thing. I'm using get request. Copy, paste, or get, and simple say request CTX and find by ID. Simple CTX of parameter ID and stick to do. Copy that, paste here the JSON to and message fast. Okay, and error it's a got two arguments zero argument. Okay, don't worry. Let's save it and go to do which is single lots of pages. So close it. I'm going here. Make async and here use const response equals to I'm using for that axios dot get slash check what tools I'm at. I have five tools. So copy and to go from here petition paste it and see what result I'm getting. So I'm getting to do and that thing that here getting data in data I'm getting to do's. So says copy with this ID is come from props dot params dot you can make a Unix slug but I'm using so it says to do is declared but never be used. Don't worry. Think I use a to do for params dot slug of title that thing what copy that description. Make a field for complete complete is complete is complete say complete else not come uncome save it and see data does not exist in tab wait present save it it's work so see and what I do make a button like I here see the it don't need simple coming all to do's card card copy a button but in button I'm not passing any mutation ID and that thing simple I'm using button okay. Simple this button I'm replaced with link link next link because I'm redirect okay. From port link from next link save it and check here one pass href that thing I'm passing to do slash this props dot underscore id or view I'm say save it and I'm like I'm see pink not pink purple so see what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm mistake. So I just here and check, no mistake. Okay, refresh it. It's working. Paste again here. Yeah. If I view, see to do slash and that ID. So click here to you see title, description, and component is working. So make a go back functionality. So I'm creating a function, big component, a go back dot tsx. Copy the same code of that thing, but I'm using another approach. Move that, and we'll say that. If okay, what I do, I'm simple implement a new hook which is use router from next navigation. You go on Next.js documentation and write Next.js, right? Use router. Because first we use router from next router, but it changed from next navigation. So migrate in next navigation. Click here and see. First we ensure it's a app router. Okay, we'll copy that, paste here, save it, and use that. I want to use go back. I'm simple right here. Is not dot go or dot go. It's a back or simple empty. Make an instance of router, host router, use router. This here, it's have lots of functions like push, redirect, scroll, and many. So don't worry, fetch it and check it's working or not. So I'm say go back, copy and paste, okay, and change also the name which is go back button tsx. Okay, use it in single component is that is with that input. No need to make a client component, don't need to make a server component. So okay, from at the components usable slash go button, save it. Or it's a default. Simple, right? Okay, async props, here props. I'm removing that thing because I don't need. Okay, cool. Save it. Take mistake. So here, when click, go back, see, check again. So I click view, go back, see, view, go back, view, see, go back. Complete. When complete, hit complete, view, and see complete. It's fully make functional. So you can see make a about page, so you can use so for about page I'm using tail blocks because it provides free components of tailwind css. Copy and simple copy something random thing like I'm copy like a hero section or about page, what copy and paste in about page. Here I'm using that, paste it getting some error. I check here, okay, I'm again paste. Okay, remove class name, class with class names, cool, it's work. And after that img, so self component I close. Okay, it's good and working, but getting some error. Why? I'm checking. So it says okay, because of that. So here coming, see how it look like of about page and cool. It's looking cool. Okay, it's really working. I'm hit and to do, add to do, add. First thing, if I'm going view page, so change the title by the like it says hi. This is Next.js coding because it's default. I'm set in a layout file. That thing. I'm changing the title. What I do, simple go to slug, close other. In slug, I'm creating a new file which is layout.js. It's same as sorry. It's same as that file. Copy paste. But here I'm setting title as dynamic. So what I do, I'm going to Next.js and say generate metadata. Get metadata in Next.js. It's a function, make dynamic. Simple copy paste and that. So I'm using that copy. Make sure tsx. So copy. It's a static and it's a dynamic. So copy and removing it. Simple paste and so here what I do. Say params dot. Okay, params dot slug. So what is slug? Slug is ID. See here, the slug. That okay, here is slug. It's a ID. So based on that, it's save it params type of any. Save it, refresh it to see slug is changed or not. So it's say a error. Okay, it says error because of I'm using most of things, so I'm not needed that things, and also no need to that thing, and no need that doing it. Also remove that thing or past children simply add that thing. So past children simple. Move enter not need, save it, not root layout. It's simple say slug in right, and you can change root layout to slug layout. So it's working. So save it and see what we get. So see what I get. You see title is changed. Slug. If I'm writing anything, so it's working. Go back, it's working. Hit update is working. Click that. So click. I'm click view. See slug is changed and go back function also working. It's working. Okay, so guys, I have a simple task for you. You create a simple content with form and validation. After that, you can save the data in the MongoDB, Postgres, and SQL, any type of database you can use and save it. This is assignment for you. So I hope guys, this videos were helpful to you. If you enjoy my video, please like and share with your friend and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much guys for watching this video and I will see you next time.